My quick fire season 3 wishlist, starting off with the DLC characters. I first want to see Lei Wulong back in this game. Heavily revamped, heavily reworked. I want to see him older, more martial arts focused, and I want them to keep the depth of the 5-form Kung Fu, keep all the animal stances there, just improve his animations and make him an actual, like, serious and better looking character. I think Lei would be awesome AF back in Tekken 8. Mia Rizzo's version of True Ogre. The new Madagascar Ogre design is sick AF. I might actually like this one better than the original older True Ogre, because this one just looks sick. The pale white, the glow, it's so freaking clean. We need this character as a DLC for Season Pass 3. The one thing we are missing on the Tekken 8 roster is a boss character, some big bad boss character, and True Ogre just fits that description perfectly. I don't know if they'll show the Ancient Ogre version of this, but even just True Ogre as a huge ass beast would be awesome as an S3 character. Julia or Kunimitsu would also make a good addition. I don't have anything against both of these characters, but if I had to choose, I would lean more towards Julia Chang. I'm kind of tired of weapons. Okay, weapon characters, so Kuni can take a backseat, but I wouldn't mind Kuni either. She's pretty cool, sick ass design. But either way, Julia over Kuni, but if Kuni did come back, I wouldn't mind that either. And lastly, we most likely will get another guest character for Season 3. Now, I'm not that heavily into guest characters, but I am very flexible. So characters like Bison from Street Fighter would be sick. Baki Hanma would be sick as well. Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, all those characters would be dope. Rock Howard from SNK, even the return of Geese Howard would be dope. Nekali from Street Fighter would be sick, but hey, a man can dream. Very flexible with guest characters, so any of these would make an awesome addition to the guest list for Season 3. A major balance update that tones down over 80% of the character roster. This is an update that will only have nerfs and no buffs. We do not need any more buffs in this game. Just a shitload of nerfs. Characters like Brian need to be reduced, toned down. King, Lars, Jun, Alisa, Anna, Yoshimitsu, Nina, Xiaoyu, Asuka, Heihachi to some degree, Claudio, Iha, Lo for sure, Lo, even Leo goes under the radar, Lydia. So a ton of characters need to be toned down come Season 3. Again, no buffs, Namco, please. No buffs, just major freaking nerfs. More DLC storyline content. I think Namco should not neglect the storyline in Tekken 8. I think the DLC storyline with Heihachi, whilst was not all that great, it was kind of refreshing to see Namco actually embrace more story content for Tekken 8. There is so many different routes these guys can go. We still don't know much information about Devil Reina. We still don't know much information about June and Ogre. They can go dive a bit deeper on what happened with June and True Ogre. They can bring back Jinpachi as a boss character DLC, as well as bring in a DLC storyline and talk about his past, the origin of the Mishima Zaibatsu, how he actually betrayed him, right? Go back in the past. They can do that as well. They can do so much stuff with DLC storyline content. I think Namco have just neglected story too much. We don't even have DLC character endings as well, character episodes, so that needs to change in my opinion. That would be nice. Okay, it would be so refreshing to just jump off the online, always grinding, and just play some single storyline content for once. An improvement to the character customization. Now, I do give Namco props for introducing a lot of customization items. Granted, it is locked behind the Battle Pass and mostly the Tekken shop. But what needs to be fixed in this game in terms of customization is being able to mix and match clothing from default outfits. So let's look at Leroy's default outfit here. So I like Leroy's top. Okay, like the top is sick, the white and gold. So I want to keep that, but I don't like the pants. So why can't I replace these pants with his classic Tekken 7 pants, right? The classic Wing Chun martial arts pants. If I equip this, the whole thing gets unequipped. You see this? It's replaced by a white shirt. But I want to keep the top, right? I want to keep the top. I just want to replace the pants. We could do this in every other Tekken game, at least from my memory, since like what, Tekken 6. But it's changed in Tekken 8. Now I don't know if this is intended because they want to focus more on the Tekken Shop stuff. Because if it is, it's a massive L. But this can allow a lot more customization depth and allow us to do a bit much more with clothing in this game. Just let us mix and match default outfit clothing. Now it's not that difficult, Namco. Come on. Speaking of the Tekken Shop and the Battle Pass, now hear me out. I am not a huge fan of the Tekken Shop and monetization process in this game, but it's here, okay? It's here and it's not going anywhere. So how can we improve upon this and make it actually worthwhile spending money for most of this stuff? Now, some of these packs are nice, don't get me wrong, like the hoodie. Where's the hoodie one we got last season? Is it still here? Is it gone? The sick hoodies we got were actually sick. Some outfits are good, some packs are worth it, but I feel there's a lot that Namco are just neglecting as well in terms of stuff they can add in the Tekken Shop. Stuff like rage arts, right? How about introduce new rage art animations? Either bring it in the Tekken Shop or bring it in the Tekken Fight Pass. The Fight Pass also is just not great, okay? It's not that good. I haven't spent money on this. The only time I bought the Season Pass is the time they gave us free coins from the fuck up with the Tekken stage, the Heihachi stage. And since then, I've never really bought the Season Pass, the Tekken Fight Pass, because it's just not value for your money. I'll be honest, boys, this stuff is just not worth it. However, if the Battle Pass had stuff like win animations, right, or the intro animations from like Tekken 3, Tekken 5, Tekken 4, add that shit to the Battle Pass, bro. Rage art animations, right? KO animation screens like 2x KO, different win animations, like this would be so worth it, would be so better. Like right now, it's just not, Zafina, calm down, goddamn. Yeah. My bad. It's just not worth it, okay? So a huge improvement is needed to both the Tekken Shop and the Fight Pass as well, in my opinion. Nerfs to a lot of major system mechanics in this game, starting off with hit. I think a lot of changes are needed for hit, such as being able to earn hit, nerfs to the hit smash being too strong, being too oppressive, a change to guard breaks. Not every character needs guard breaks in the game. Nerfs to the combo system as well. Combos last way too long in this game. There is no need for every single character to have long ass combos. Archetypes should exist for a reason, so combo stuff like war carry should be an archetype and not a given for every single character in the game. A nerf to installs as well. Every single character does not need to have an install. It gives strength to a lot of characters while neglecting others, so make the playing field even and just remove installs from every character apart from Claudio, who is the original holder of the install. Rage needs to be fixed as well. I think it's a very neglected mechanic, right? It needs more substance. Maybe make the hit smash be a rage drive instead and tone down the damage from the rage art in general. I think the damage is still ridiculous. And then lose rage when opponents heal back their health, their gray health, over 30%. We should not keep rage when characters like Yoshi heal up, or just every single character with a ton of gray health can heal up and still keep their rage. So major balance changes to the overall system mechanics are needed as well. More rewards for grinding ranked or just playing online in general, like introduce some exclusive character outfits, lock them behind ranked, right? Lock them behind playing online, just playing matches in general. Like outside of just getting higher ranked in this game, it doesn't feel that much rewarding for playing ranked. Like they've added the new God ranks, God 1, God 2, so on and so forth, but I personally don't care that much for that. All I care about is the God of Destruction, and that's it, right? So if they added like some sick outfits, maybe classic outfits wrapped or locked behind higher ranks, that would be fun, right? I know it creates fear of missing out. If you don't like playing ranked, don't like playing online, Maybe they can bring them in the shop as well and lock them behind the Tekken coin, like the Tekken currency, not the Tekken coins that you use in the Tekken shop, but that's the fight money. It's the fight money, right? Grind for fight money, like a shitload, like a long ass grind. Then be able to buy the outfit that you can't. If you don't want to grind rank, you're able to buy the outfit online. That would be nice for the game in general. So some more incentives to play the game online, grind rank, just get some good rewards would be nice as well. More offline and online game modes, especially modes that have a lot of replayability. As of right now, offline, yes, we had Arcade Quest, very fun mode, but let's be honest, you finish that shit once and never touched it again. Let's be honest, right? Tekken Ball is fun, but you don't really spend all that much time playing Tekken Ball. So stuff like Team Battle, and Tekken Force would be amazing for offline modes. Even add online to these modes, right? Let's just take a break from the sparring, the grinding, the sweat, and let's just have fun in Tekken Force with a friend, make it multiplayer, and let's fight some brain-dead CPUs online. That would be fun. That applies for online game modes as well. Stuff like Team Battle offline should be able to be played online as well. Just give us more reason to play the game offline other than just quick match and ranked, right? Even death matches online can be fun. I think a boss battle, like a boss rush mode, can be fun as well. Let us fight Devil Kazuya, even Angel Jin, right? Devil Reina. Azazel was in the story mode. Let us fight Azazel, and then like add leaderboards, right? Who defeats the boss in the fastest time takes the least damage. That would be fun, right? So if I don't want to just fight PvP all the time, I can do some PvE content and fight some bosses offline, get some rankings, rewards at the end of a season. That would be something fun to do offline and online, in my opinion. So there you have it, boys, my quick fire season 3 wishlist. Now I know this is unrealistic as fuck. This is more so just a Tekken 8 wishlist in the future, but hey, a man's can dream, right? A man's can dream. At the very least, I'm expecting at least a character balance update and maybe an offline story mode content, DLC story mode content, but let's be honest, that is not happening anytime soon. But again, this is just a wish list. I wish we would get this in one season, but it's very unlikely, knowing how Bamco do their things at such a shitty ass slower pace. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Just something I thought I would talk about, boys. The list could be longer, but I'm trying to be realistic and stay a bit more grounded, so this would do for now. But that's just me. This is just my list. What would be your season 3 wish list? If anything, what would you prioritize amongst all these things for season 3? As usual, talk to your boy. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section. Thank you so much as usual for taking time to watch this video. If you made this far, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, boys. Help me get to 10k. May the frame data be ever in your favor. GG.